Hey everyone, threw together a 12 tick mono blacklist, and we are just going to jump right into it. Perfect, plenty of plays. Let's go. Opponent mulls to 5. That can only be good for us unless they are a heavy combo deck trying to find a key piece. We will soon find out. Well, no one dropped, so we play this and pass. No, they are not combo. The mull is good for us. Play our Aetherborn. I can already tell this game is going to be very grindy. Well, they're playing better lands than us. We're going to take a little peek into their hand. Aetherborn and 2 more lands. Okay, so we need to play more bodies than them. Got it. Kitesail looking kind of bad now. And they top decked a Sorin. That was really unlucky for us. Although, there's not much they can put with it, but they can just keep upping their vampires and will eventually outvalue us. Okay, so they're going to try and protect Sorin. Cool, we hit land. We want to play to the field, so we throw this down. When we have an army of Death Touchers, their army of Death Touchers don't matter. But we will want to start draining them, so we'll throw that down. Next turn, probably the Aetherborn and Heartless Act or Sign in Blood. Thankfully, Sorin has no ultimate. He's just a lot of value, but you need other cards to make him good. And right now, their current creatures don't matter, and they're drawing from the top of the deck. Okay, they probably take the Sign in Blood or the Heartless Act, unless they really want to play the field, in which case they take the Aetherborn. Yep, they took the Act, so we are going to trade blow for blow on the field. But they're down to 1 card, though we really don't know what it is. Oh, and I forgot to attack with the Freebooter last turn at Sorin. Keep his value from getting too high. Don't think the 1 point will make a huge difference. Going all in on the Knight. But is clearly trying to get removal from my Aetherborn. Let's train them a little. Okay, we'll cast Sign in Blood. Get that card advantage. And now we will get in there and start hitting Sorin before he gets too out of hand. Yep, they're going to trade Aetherborn for Aetherborn. Fewer vampires they have, the better. Okay, we're drawing off the top now too, and they have a Castle Lochthwain. This deck could only afford one, and we'd be very lucky to draw it. Alright, they're out of cards, but they have a slightly better board state. But there we go. Hopefully this draws us another playable card. We will just keep turboing through our deck with card draw. Out of playables, but we've gone through a lot more cards than them, and we have a lot more mana at our disposal. Don't know if we have a way to use it properly. Get in there at Sorin, make them keep trading their Aetherborns for ours. Okay, if we don't do something soon, the game will quickly turn to them. I was hoping to not get the mirror match against a non-budget version of the deck. See, that is why we cleared their Aetherborns. They draw way fewer cards now. And another good land. We really don't have an answer for that 4/4. So we need to find one. There we go, an answer for the 4/4. Let's see. Actually, we don't even answer the 4/4, we should answer the Sorin. Kill Sorin. Play up Murderous Rider. We got a much wider board than them now. And we can chip away. Our current clock is slow, but it is a clock of 2 a turn while gaining 1. And they're going to draw off Castle Lochthwain, which will help the clock if they don't hit anything too important. And second Sorin. That we wanted to see. Very demoralizing to kill Legendary, just have it come back. Okay, they want to build their board up to the sky. Okay, we have to ignore Sorin and just start trying to hit their life total. Even those vampires, I mean, hitting the Sorin doesn't seem to do much, and life total might do something, but against vampires, probably not. They'll just make something huge and then swing over 10 with lifelink. The mirror match was not what we wanted to see, because it just comes down to them having more magic ticks than us. But a good top deck still might save us. But yeah, Sorin just gave them so much life and also clear our one good blocker. They should sack the Knight or the Mutavault to kill our Vampire the Dire Moon. Let's see if they do. Nope, they have a Fatal Push. Guess we have to chump block here. We have no way to deal with their giant creatures and the Sora, and let's go to game 2. Gotta bring in the go blanks. Just hit their card advantage. And we'll get rid of 2 freebooters since they really only hit Soren. And we'll swap out 2 Heartless Axe for 2 Infernal Grasps. Okay. Unfortunately, the mull to 5 meant they mulled to a very good 5 last game. And I don't love this 5. If it floods out, we're dead, but it can go up the board early. So at least we have time. Even if they have a turn 1 Knight, which they always do. The Knight's not a problem yet, so we're gonna go to combat. Get in for 1, see if they want to trade. They do not. So we'll build our board. Do they follow with an Aetherborn? They do not. Well, we'll kill this if it's in our way, and then get in there. Alright, do they follow with a Sorin into an Edgar? Nope, nope, just Champion Dusk. I'll kill that. Good combat. You can finish off Sorin, and you can hit their face. Hope they don't have Sorin too. We've got tempo, so now that buys us a lot of time even if they stabilize. Vamps are very good at that, but I don't know what's going on with their board right now, so we'll just keep getting in there. See if they activate Mutavault. If we can Stone Rain them, we'll take it. Cannot Stone Rain them. Hope to draw a card draw spell next turn. Okay, cute. Takes an extra turn with the Witch's Cottage to get it back now since they waited. But we're getting them low. And of course, vampires always have more lifelink. Perfect. Play this. Put that on top, because we could always use more Get the Aetherborn. No point attacking with vampires, just trade to sell it. That is on blocking duty now. But our Aetherborns can start getting in there. One of the Zealot's gonna get sacked to kill the Aetherborn. Interestingly, they do not trade to gain the life. Because they had second Murderous Rider. Got them down to 5, but they're going to start gaining life, so that's not even going to matter. Our deck is designed to chip away, but okay. They should have picked the Mutavault. Opponent is misplaying, but they're playing just a much more expensive version of our deck, so that's not going to matter. We'll see if we can hang on a little bit longer. Got the feeling they're about to bury us in card advantage, though. Yep, our deck's designed to nickel and dime their life total, but Vampires does not care about that. It's unfortunate. It's much harder to build a combo deck on a tight budget because that is the Vampires heal, while they just get to eat up every aggro and mid-range deck in the format, which is what it's easiest to build on a budget. We're out of cards. We hit a Sign in Blood. We will dig desperately. We will hit 2 lands, and we will concede. And we are 15 play points further away. But we will hop into another one. Okay, there we go. We're seeing many more playable cards. Let's see if we're playing something different this time. Just waiting for our opponent. There we go, lead on Vampire. Okay, hopefully a creature strategy. Yep. Depends how much removal they have, whether we stand a chance here. Alright, we want to hit land drop, so we're going to play the Zealot. Okay, good. We'll hit our third land drop, which means the next turn we can play the Gifted Aetherborn. They're probably going to spend removal on this, so we are going to use it to the best we can. Alright, if I had to guess, they're going to stomp Dire Moon and get in for 2. We will see. Yeah, we're not blocking that. Let them get in there for 1. And see what they do. Steamkin. Ooh, a little spice. Well, now I'm excited for this match. We will go to combat again. Again, their creatures aren't worth blocking, so we will be on the offense. And we're going to start nickel and diming them. They're going to have to be much faster if they want to kill us. And considering all the life gain we have coming, not too worried about that. Yep, there's that removal. Okay, they killed the Dusk Legion. Guess we're glad their removal went there. Okay, now they're starting to get explosive. Our life total's still pretty healthy, though. Oh, okay. Okay, well, they played out their hand. 10 damage in 1 turn. We'll have to remember they can do that. Yeah, let's hope we had a land for Kalitas. Perfect. Kalitas should roadblock them pretty hard. Interestingly, they added mana and not looking for another card. They must really like the 2 cards in hand. Oh, yep. With prowess, that makes Kalitas suck ass. Forgot about that. But that skewer's not going at face. I don't think we block because he's still Devotion. If we rip a land, Gary stabilized us really well. And we're dead. Okay. Just so we shouldn't forget they can do 10 a turn, but their whole hand was gas. Did not expect that. We're gonna throw Inserted Scorpion. Take out Freebooters. I don't think we really add anything. Let's just go. I think that's it. We just really want those Hooded Scorpions to gum up the board and cushion our life total more. This looks fine. Should be able to keep playing Magic if our opponent lets us keep playing Magic. Opened Gary last game and didn't even get on turn 5 to play him. That was unexpected. But now we know better. Wonderful. Can't afford to play these Underworld Dreams right now. Maybe they should have been cut from the deck. We will just hold up Murderous Rider for Soul Scar or Chandra 3. The play with fire was not what we were hoping to see. But, oh boy, they are able to make every card kill us super fast. I think this card is like $20, $30, both in mid-go and real life. Alright, this might stabilize us unless they have a skewer, in which case we're just dead. Or a lava coil. Okay, opponent just really had it. Alright, I won't deny that it's cheaper than Modern, but I am starting to disbelieve claims that Pioneer is a budget format. It is a format with a wider field than Modern, and it is cheaper than Modern. It is not that much more affordable. Why are there multiple Pioneer two-player queues? That's... Oh, just showing my losing matches. Okay. Alright, so not only are we burned out of playing in a league, we're burned out of the two-player queue. So I guess we try and find... they're all full. I guess we try creating a match in the practice rooms. Hey, look, we finally see Castle Lockthwaite, and we'll keep. Back later. We stonewall it pretty hard, and it doesn't go off right now, so we'll just develop our own board. Flooding out, but at least we have Lockthwain, but if we're holding 3 swamps, it's really gonna hurt to activate it. And they are going to dump their entire hand on us. And Heartless Act is now useless. Okay, I guess we... don't want to attack necessarily. What do we want to do? With a rider, if we just use it on Vivian, they probably have some follow-up. At the same time, Vivian makes them so much mana, but it's gonna take 2 Heartless Acts to kill the Werewolf Pack Leader, but I guess we have to. Let's just swift end this. Just try and keep their Nykthos in check. Okay, they finally figured out how to attack Nykthos. For second Vivian. Our opponent always has a second copy of their key Planeswalker. They are doing really well. Okay, surprisingly not just killing my Death Toucher and getting in here. Kalidas would just die. So we can't let them attack, so we're gonna clear this thing. And then we are going to kill it. We're running into a surprising number of counters tonight. Don't know why people thought Heartless Act was so good. Maybe just a little bad luck. Another thing that makes counters. And now they can rip right off the top. Yeah, they're just making their thing so big that Cletus will not stick. So we can't play him. I'm surprised how defensive they're being, though. Okay, we will play the things that aren't Kalidas. I mean, they're probably trying to go Eldrazi mode here. Yep, net neutral with Nykthos. The next turn is positive mana. Okay, not quite Eldrazi mana yet. Opponent is having trouble with Nykthos. Best hope is they spend 21 minutes fiddling with it. Okay, next turn they can definitely just grab something scary with Vivien and cast it. Ooh, Mog seems to be the classic for this deck. Maybe they have something a little cheaper. Endray's Forerunners. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna kill us. Actually, with the Trample Math, it might. We'll find out. So I'll entirely absorb the Trample here. I'll take 13 and gain some. Yeah, we'll survive now. For sure. Well, we finally got Game Castle Lock the Wayne and we're not even able to activate it. Because we're under such pressure. Let's see what's in their hand, and if we can do anything about it. They reveal a Mistcutter Hydra. Nope, that's just going to be a big follow-up threat. Okay, Vivien's not too much of a threat. They still got a lot of mana off her, but I'll try to get big Mistcutter Hydra, which we can chump block. Granted, we can't jump it and the... Oh, that is a good draw for them. Yeah, they revealed 2 Mistcutter Hydras, so they pulled that off the top. If they tap Garenbrig, how they should, they can... And Elvish Mystic, they can make it a 10-10. Up another Vivien. Did they draw another card? Did I miss something? Oh no. The wolf was off the top of their deck. Vivien's what they drew. Once again, Kite Sail just says, nope, I'm useless. We'll go to game 2 here. Okay, I'm starting to hate Underworld Dreams more and more by the second. We'll throw in Noxious Grass, getting rid of the useless Heartless Act. Throwing in Infernal Grasp as well. We will also grab Go Blanks just to try and thin their hand down. Yeah, this is fine. Attempting to hit the elf instead, we'll just try and get into their hand. And they have the double Vivian. We can at least steal one. Though the other one will probably find a way to get back the first. Don't know why I copied everything. There's the burning tree. Burning tree. Oh, I guess with the elf they can play the pack leader. Okay, well we just kill the pack leader and get on with our lives. Guess we get in for one. Okay, we now have no idea what's in their hand. Don't like big burning tree, but we'll have to live with it. There we go, we can jump it next turn. That'll be really good next turn. But we want to kill Viv now. Before they can even consider doing anything good with it. Okay, next turn we Blight Beetle, which should stall for a while. And then Sign in Blood into a land for the Vampire the Dire Moon. That's enough damage to want to block. Okay, we hope to hit land here. We do not hit land here. Alright, this should get us to a 5th land so we can play both our Death Touching Lifelinkers and Stabilize into a Gary. With all that devotion on the board. Yep, they get to draw a card there, which we can't do anything about. Interestingly, post-combat Vorn collects. That's not good, though. Go blank when they don't even have that many cards in their hand. Sounds about right. Why would we draw another land? Well, we need everyone on blocking duty. We're probably dead if they remember how their cards work, but let's find out. It seems like they remember how their cards work. So block here, because we can't let that live. Need a jump here that will probably remember to pump it. Yep, they remembered to pump it. That's probably too much damage. Okay, nope. We're still alive. Are they gonna play Braintree into another creature? Nope, just more bodies. I don't know what's in their hand, but I don't think I really care. I just want as many death-touching lifelinkers on the battlefield as I can get, and hope to hit a land next turn. Okay, you do need to poke them. Alright, 3 blockers. And they need to rip a Viv to really threaten us now. Alright, did we actually stall them out here? Well, they're tabbed for something. Froghemoth. More trample. Yep, they're just going to try and punch us to death here. It will probably be enough. I think the trample damage outdoes the life gain here. We will find out. It does just a little bit. Guess we weren't supposed to attack with that. Okay, 0-3. Let's see if the 4th match can be less disappointing. That is not a very interactive hand. Especially if this is Winota, which I think it is, in which case Freebooter is once again a Freebooter in my deck. Or did I execute against the same person? I probably did. Yep. We are going to concede game. We are going to... I concede match. Really don't want to play this match. Concede match. Play someone new. This is fine. Playing an upgraded list off of MTG Goldfish. Although, I don't know why they still advertise this list for Budget Pioneer when the upgraded version has been performing rather terribly. Like it was like a 1-tick deck and I turned into a 12-tick deck and it's not helping. Opponent really doesn't know what to play with 1 planes, or has forgotten to pass their turn. We're hoping it's the latter. Yep, they had forgotten to pass their turn. Gary will probably never get to cast, as always seems to be the case. Okay, are they stuck on 1 mana? They must rip that off the top. I don't know why they kept. Well, I will get in there then. If they are playing a limited card, then my deck might stand a chance. Cool. I will Sign in Blood. Plan out my next few turns. Perfect. Can double Death Touch next turn. Okay, getting handed a freebie here. The freebooter's tempting, but they're mono white. At least I think they're mono white or Boros, so I'm not too worried about looking into their hand for spells. Would much rather start applying pressure and gaining life. Opponent moving to discard. I guess they didn't know that you could mulligan. Turn they kept a hand with 1 land and no 1-drops. And drew this. Make a stand. What are we playing against here? Oh, we're gonna freebooter. Figure out what we're playing against here. Uh-huh. Mono white life gain. Okay, so what does this do? Dawn of Hope. Cute little pump spell. I think we want to hit Dawn of Hope, although they don't really have the mana to use it effectively. No, we want to hit the one thing they actually have the mana to use. Okay, we will build our devotion. Start getting in there. I like gaining life to opponent, but it's at the cost of you. Let's see if they can rip a land for their Pridemate. I hate how it double reveals. Okay, 3/3. Decent block. Devotion currently 5. We will activate that ability because we are fine getting another Death Toucher against a creature-based deck. Let's rip some life out of them. Oh, I forgot to attack with a freebooter. Really is freebooting in my deck at this point. Doesn't even work properly on Mitgo. It double reveals all the cards. Forgot them low. They're now on a 6-turn. Okay. Move to sideboard. We will add the Noxious Grasps. And the Infernal Grasps. The Underworld Dreams, that's not going to have an effect on them. Honestly, another card that I don't know why it was in that budget deck. I see a lot of cards that shouldn't be in this deck that I need to take a look at. Maybe there's hope for a version 2 here. I would rather have Scorpions than Freebooters. So we'll cut down to 2 of those. Don't think I need Duress. Or go blank against mono. And maybe go blank would be nice here. Once again, no one dropped from the opponent. But we do not have ours this time. Let's see if they open with a Pridemate. Yep, they do. Not that scary yet, and we've got an answer for it. So for now, we will just play out Aetherborn. Alright, they don't even attack, which means we have time, which means we are going to go blank them. I guess they had mana to spare. Well, we'll get in there. War Leader, that's a good thing to target with our Heartless Act. Okay, they remember to end their turn, that's good. Ooh, nice. Play out both of these. And then Aetherborn them. Pretty soon we'll be able to start drawing cards with the castle. And finish them off. Not that our deck is actually proving itself, it's just our opponent is just a noob who loves mono white life gain. Pridemate, been sitting at a 2/2 for a long time here. Kind of sad. Yeah, looks like we're still 1 mana off that activation. Okay, opponent. I don't want the Marshal popping out tokens, so I'm willing to trade, but you're not. Plus, I want to be more aggressive. Alright, well, we bullied mono white life gain. Didn't exactly make me feel better. Might tweak this, might bring a different deck next week. If you don't see me come back, definitely cutting the freebooters. They're a sideboard card, and the Underworld Dreams and the Gary don't belong at all. We'll probably try and see if there are more budget vampires, lean into that harder. I feel like the 5 mana one that draws cards, even if you can't cheat to play with Sorin, is still very good. and see if I can get some Knights of the Ebon Legion in here too. Might be tough on the budget. Anyway, have a good night.